The opposition to the N Biren Singh cabinet's decision to partially lift the ban on sale of liquor in the state is getting louder. The Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, or CADA, which has been vocal against the move since day one, staged a sit-in demonstration along with women's CSOs at Keishampat in Imphal today. The protesters later tried to marched towards Raj Bhavan and Chief Minister's bungalow but were stopped midway. Later, the protesters also confronted the police briefly. CADA, along with the women CSOs, chanted various slogans against liquor legalization and demanded the government to roll back its decision to lift liquor ban. So, big story at this point in time, viewers, from Manipur. The opposition to N Biren Singh cabinet's decision to partially lift the ban on sale of liquor in the state is getting louder. The Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, or CADA, which has been vocal against the move since day one, staged a sit-in demonstration along with women CSOs at Keishampat in Imphal today. The protesters later tried to march towards Raj Bhavan and Chief Minister's bungalow, but were stopped midway. And later, the protesters also confronted the police briefly. CADA, along with the women CSOs, chanted various slogans against liquor legalization and demanded the government to roll back its decision to lift liquor ban. All right, my colleague Sharat Chandra joins us over the phone line to give us more details regarding this big development coming in from Manipur. Well, Sharat, as the opposition to N Biren Singh's cabinet decision to partially lift the ban on sale of liquor is getting louder in the state, so we could see that the CADA, along with the CSOs, stage protest in Imphal. What more details could you give us?
Yeah, well, you correctly mentioned that from the day one, CADA, Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, they have vocal against legalization of the liquor in Manipur. This decision was taken by the cabinet meet, and immediately after the cabinet decision of this lifting of liquor prohibition in Manipur, CADA already vocal against it, and they demand to revoke the decision of legalization of this liquor. And today again, we have witnessed women protesters, they come out to the street. First, they have demonstrated sit-in protest, and later they have decided to proceed towards the Raj Bhavan, where the governor of Manipur, La Nation, stay, and also to the Chief Minister bungalow to submit the memorandum, which clearly shows this opposing this liquor legalization in Manipur, but. The protesters were stopped by the large number of police posts at the Keishampat junction, and in the meantime, just a brief clash-off between the police and the women protesters took place. And during that, few of the women protesters also fainted while confronting with the police force. But somehow the large number of police force, additional force, arrived at the Keishampat junction and later dispersed the protester. But you have rightly mentioned that this vocal against the legalization of liquor is louder louder in Manipur. And yes, in the days to come, also we can say many form of protests. CADA have already indicated that they are going to raise this issue. They are going to demand revoke the legalization of liquor in Manipur. CADA have already indicated that they are going to go with many like-minded civil bodies, organizations in Manipur, and that they will remain against this liquor legalization in Manipur. Pooja.
So, as the protesters were stopped midway as they were going towards the Raj Bhavan and Chief Minister's bungalow, so how are they planning to submit the memorandum?
You see, first of all, you see, at least they want to submit a memorandum to the Raj Bhavan. At the same time, the women protesters also physically want to meet the Chief Minister. But all their plan being stopped by the police. And today, and I think for today's protest, that much was the protest because you see, the women protesters were stopped by the police, and later they have dispersed.
Okay.
They have dispersed. And yes, in the days to come, we can see similar kind of protest in Manipur against the legalization of liquor in the state.